Morning. I got a large keto cold brew. Can I do the Golden Eagle? Good morning. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Can I get the sausage McMuffin with egg? Thank you. Alright guys, so it is Friday, it's the day after Thanksgiving. I am at the School of Medicine library. This isn't a place that I've actually vlogged in before. It's like a private library separate from the medical school in the medical offices building. It's kind of like low-key, not a lot of students come here. And so because it's the day after Thanksgiving, a lot of places are closed, like the main libraries. So we had the idea to come here. We were hoping it was open, and it is open, and there's literally no one here, which is great. I picked up some coffee and McDonald's breakfast, and I'm waiting for DePaul to get here so that we can work on some research stuff, which we'll talk about a little bit later. We're also gonna do a little bit of like independent UWorld studying for STEP, and that has been a little bit lazy this week. Because of the holidays, I've been spending a lot of time with family, going out on hikes and everything, and I just haven't really been as focused on STEP. I've been doing maybe 20 questions a day. I still have like 40 questions to review from like 2 days ago. I didn't do any questions yesterday because of course it was Thanksgiving, and so I'm a little bit behind, I'm a little bit off schedule, but I think that come next week I'll be able to like really dive into a better routine, dedicated schedule, and I'm cutting myself some slack because of course it's the holidays. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my breakfast and do some Anki while I wait for DePaul to get here. So here's a little tour of this library. As you can see, School of Medicine library, and there's literally no one here. It's completely empty because of the holidays. Something I really like about this library is we have this view of the Strip. You can see the stratosphere over there and like all the hotels and the Strip. It's honestly a very cool place to study, and it's a place that I keep telling myself I'm gonna come and study more, and I never do. But since we're in dedicated and we have no classes, I think DePaul and I will probably use this spot as well as main campus, which we've been going to, as like our main study areas. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Good, good. How's your morning going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Nice. That was very natural. It's not like we just redid that because DePaul already walked in when I wasn't filming. Look at the drip. Look at that drip. All right, should we get started on research?
Yeah, let's work on some research, man. All right, one thing though, I only have my tablet. I don't have my keyboard with it.
That's not a problem because Vissels actually sent me their new mechanical keyboard.
Look at that, whoa.
So guys, this is the Vissels LP85 ultra thin optical mechanical full RGB keyboard. Vissels actually sent this over to me to try, which is really great because before I switched to the Mac operating system, I used mechanical keyboards for my gaming setup. It was something I was used to, and it was really hard to get used to the Mac keyboard. And now that I have a mechanical keyboard that functions for Mac, and they also have one for Windows, and you could also use this one for your Surface, it's really, really nice. So I've been using this at home a little bit, and then I just happened to have it with me today to talk about in today's vlog, but also because it actually is nice to just have it. And as you guys can see, it is full RGB, nice, which is super, super nice. It's super clean, and it has like 19 different like RGB settings. So you just like press this like function and delete key, and it just like rotates between like different settings, which is super nice. You can change the brightness, and as you guys can see, it's a 75% keyboard, so it's like a great size to like travel around with. Yeah. So it's already paired to my Mac, but you can pair it to like 3 different devices at once. All you have to do is hold down function and P, and then this P just starts like blinking, and then it's gonna show up on the Bluetooth
screen. Oh yeah, I just
screen.
Picked it up. Vissels LP85.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay,
let's see. It just sounds so nice.
Yeah,
so
this is really nice.
Yeah.
There's like not a ton of like deck flex. One of the cool things is like when you come from like the world of switches is like bottom out versus like when it actuates. So like you can tell like it'll actuate like very early.
That's
like
nice.
So like right as you press it down it'll hit, but like you still have like a lot of like travel if you want to like pound your key. Right?
Yeah.
So like I can still like slam it, but if I want to type gently, like I can just feel for the bump.
So Vissels has been running the campaign for this keyboard since the beginning of November, and the campaign ends on December 2nd. So if you guys go and back the campaign, you can actually get this for $99 once it's released. And after that, if you guys don't get it during the campaign, it'll be, I think, about $139, which is still a great price for a Bluetooth, RGB, mechanical, optical mechanical keyboard.
I think it makes a really cool gift. I can see myself using it, like, especially, without the Surface keyboard just propped up somewhere.
Yeah, and I've been using it at home since I dock my MacBook, and I just like to have a keyboard and mouse. I've been using the Apple Magic Keyboard, but it's been really nice to have a actual mechanical it just feels better while you're using it. All right, should we get to work on research and stuff now that you can actually
let's
type on this?
Let's actually work on research now.
So we are pretty much wrapping up our session. We didn't really work on any UWorld because we had to work on submitting a case report
to yet another journal. It's mind-numbing work.
Yeah, so in the previous vlogs, we've kept you guys updated on the status of our research and everything. So we have 2 papers that we're kind of waiting on hearing back from, and then we had a case report that we had submitted last week or the week before.
Yeah.
And
it's been some time now since it's even gotten written.
Yeah, and in last week's vlog, I think is when I mentioned it got rejected.
Yeah.
And then in that same day, or maybe even the next day, we submitted it to another journal, and we got rejected again.
And then that same journal offered us a service where we can submit to 3 of their journals.
Yeah.
As hey, you already submitted it once. You can select from a list of other journals we provide. We selected 3. They rejected us from all of those 3, and then they suggested that we submit to their just free, open source, no impact factor
case report.
Just case report, journal, anthology journal, which
we
don't want to do.
Yeah, we kind of still want to go for something with an impact factor. So we basically spent the entire beginning of this session, in fact, that entire montage that just played was us researching different journals that we could potentially publish to, looking up their impact factor, their submission requirements. There were some journals that we just straight up couldn't even submit to because we have too many references or our word count's not there.
There's a fine line also with how quickly do you want to get something in, because there's easily identifiable journals where yes, you can just pay a fee, and yes, over half the submissions will be taken, versus it looks good to have all your publications in good quality journals that are well peer reviewed. It speaks to the quality of your work. So we haven't succumbed to the pressures.
There was a little bit back and forth we had for a moment that we were we decided on a journal that basically we felt like we have a lower chance to submit to actually get approved through, but it has a better impact factor. But another downside is that we could potentially waste more time compared to this other journal that we have kind of at the very bottom of our maybe ideas list, and be this has a higher acceptance rate, way lower impact factor, maybe we submit there. And we kind of had that debate for a little bit, and then we were whatever, let's just go for another journal. If we get rejected from this one, then we'll kind of maybe consider.
Yeah, what's aggravating is that it's not enough to just do the work. This is going to be a consideration that we're going to have this week, maybe the next week.
Yeah.
When we're in dedicated.
Yeah, this will be an ongoing thing. And we're actually wrapping up a second case report right now as well. Hopefully by the end of next week or the week after.
So we're going to be lapping ourselves.
We're going to be in the same position again with that journal or that case report, seeing if it gets accepted. And in general, case reports are just harder to publish than we thought because, I don't know, they're just lower hanging fruits.
Low impact work. A lot of people want to publish it. Maybe doesn't fit it's so specific that it doesn't fit in line with the broader aims of most journals.
Yeah, so
it's hard.
It's a little bit, a little discouraging. Luckily, the first papers that we submitted haven't been rejected yet. The first paper we submitted was almost 2 full months ago, and then the second one was about
it's like maybe
a month ago.
Yeah, a month ago, 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, so we haven't heard anything back. They're still under consideration, so that's potentially a good sign that they haven't been rejected the same way this case report was rejected within like 5 days from both these journals that we submitted to, sequentially. And so, I don't know. That's kind of where we're at right now.
However, one of the big takeaways is, yes, we have all of this like in the works, but the 2 papers that we submitted a long time ago, we've still gotten a lot of traction out of. We're going to try to submit these guys to other conferences.
To be able to like at least talk about them. So we're still kind of pulling research experience out of them, which is good. It would just be...
There's just nothing like having your name
on a publication
that you can print out.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're lacking right now. And that's like... we feel like we've done so much research, we've been working really hard, but there's like not a lot to show for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's okay. It's been an enjoyable process. We've been working hard, and hopefully, in a year from now, we can look back and, appreciate the hard work that paid off. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this vlog. Pretty chill vlog, honestly. It's been a slow week for us, just with the holidays and everything. We're hoping to kind of get back in the groove, especially by next week. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And a huge shout out again to Vissels for sending me this keyboard and letting us try this out. I'll have all the links, like I said, for their Kickstarter and everything. The campaign ends in a few days, so make sure to go check that out if you want to get this for only $99 before the price goes up to $139 when it's released. And yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.